Welcome to a visual journey exploring assurance in ordinary moments, based on the teachings of Kakunyo Shonin, as revealed in Kakunyo's Tract on Steadily Holding to the Faith. This video explores the shift from anxiety about the final breath to the profound liberation found in the present moment. Amida's great love seeks out the imperfect. We should not feel humiliated by our imperfections, as the Buddha's compassion is designed to save inferior beings. The sutra promises salvation, even with one thought, and since the Buddha speaks no falsehood, the original vow cannot fail. The name is the right definite act. The result of relying entirely on Amida is absolutely assured. If rebirth remained uncertain, the name could not be called the right definite act. Relying upon Amida's power, the work for rebirth is definitively completed. Many believe rebirth depends on having a pure thought at the exact moment of death. However, expecting perfection at the final breath is a flawed strategy for ordinary mortals. If our hope relies on perfect serenity during our final moments, salvation remains fragile and uncertain. We cannot escape the unpredictable storm of karma. The conditions of death are determined by infinite varieties of past karma. There is absolutely no escape from the conditions our karma dictates. Sudden death nullifies the final right thought. When death strikes through unexpected karma, ordinary mortals are unprepared. In a moment of sudden violence or accident, how could anyone awaken the right thought? If we fail in that final moment, our lifelong hope for rebirth is entirely nullified. The paradigm shifts to settlement in the ordinary moment. The attainment of rebirth is not settled by the unpredictable conditions of death. It is settled entirely by one thought, awakened and held in our ordinary moments. If the mind is uncertain in ordinary moments, rebirth is impossible. We are instructed to treat every ordinary moment as the last moment. When you awaken one thought of trust in Amida during an ordinary moment, let that be regarded as the last moment, the end of this world for you. Kakunyo testified that rebirth is assured even if he doesn't recite the name at death. The anatomy of the name reveals how the efficient cause operates. Namu is the trusting heart, meaning to trust and desire rebirth. The rest of the name is Amida's Buddha wisdom and exhaustive merit transference, the object of trust. When the trusting heart and Buddha wisdom correspond perfectly, the work is complete, forming the efficient cause. Amida is no other than the act. While in his stage of discipleship, Amida practiced infinite deeds of devotion. All these meritorious virtues are absorbed in the name in the most exhaustive manner. Therefore, the name itself becomes the efficient cause of rebirth for all beings. As Master Zendo declared, Amida is no other than the act. The law of immediacy states that the destination is fixed now. Just as a severe karmic deed guarantees hell immediately, long before death, a person relying on the original vow makes their rebirth a matter of utmost certainty the exact moment trust is awakened. Where does your assurance lie? Expecting the final moment relies on human willpower and is fragile, easily nullified by unpredictable karma. This results in indefinite certainty and constant anxiety. Assurance in the ordinary moment relies entirely on Amida's original vow, is unbreakable, and provides definite certainty, treating ordinary moments as the completed end. We are living inside the completed work. The reality of sudden death and past karma does not disappear. But because the correspondence of trust and merit transference is locked, the devotee steps out of the timeline of anxiety. It is now only left to rejoice at the completion of the work for rebirth. This is the profound freedom of the ordinary. Because our destination is firmly secured in this very moment, we no longer need to fear how or when we will die. Liberated from the impossible burden of orchestrating a perfect death, ordinary mortals are finally free to simply, fully live. The assurance of rebirth is found not in the fleeting perfection of our final breath, but in the ordinary moments of a trusting heart. Namu Amida Butsu.